Welcome to Glowing Hour. Today we are drinking yet another mocktail.
We're on a mocktail
Kick.
fucking kick.
Okay, clearly.
This is the sober channel now.
This is a sober channel. I'm not going out this weekend and having drinks. No. Oh my god, this is actually really delicious.
Slay.
We made this up, kind of. I mean, like, yeah, we did.
Oh, we did fully. All my cheese at the bottom. Yours too.
Yeah, there's some at the top.
Feels like it's a good, like, digestive mocktail. Like the chia, the ginger beer.
If you were to add, like, real ginger, too, it'd be good, like, immunity. Some turmeric. Like, now we're just making it a whole thing.
A whole thing.
We're not doing all that, but...
Pineapple's good for, like, allergies.
Look at us. This is delicious.
I love this one.
Anyways, topic today. Since we're talking about, like, struggling in a relationship, let's bring up, like, maybe one of the biggest struggles that couples fight over sometimes. I don't know. I feel like I would fight heavy if I had to about these topics. It comes to holidays and traditions.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always a conversation when it's, like, in my family anyway. It's like, so what are you doing with your husband, like, or your wife? You know what I mean? Like, asking a newlywed couple, like, so what's the tradition? Like, what's going on? Are you guys here for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Are you guys here for Christmas? What's happening? And it's just funny watching those people react. Like, watching my sister when we're like, so are you going to be here for Thanksgiving? She's like, we haven't talked about it yet. And I'm like, okay, cough.
We're in and out of coughs, okay?
Jesus.
It, like, takes you out, dude. Like, your whole body just moves, huh?
That just made me cough again. God, okay. I'm back. Anyways, I could see the struggle in everyone's faces when it's like, so what's the holiday plan? What's going on? Like, especially when it's like my mom asking, or like a matriarch of the family. It's like we won't be here, and you're like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy because we're doing the biggest turkey we've ever done this year.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. We don't do that. But for me, I really love my family, and I think traditions are really important. Also, I totally understand that when you get in a relationship or married or whatever, totally healthy and good to make your own new traditions, especially when you have kids. It's like, listen.
It's not even about you guys anymore.
It's not about you guys no more. It's about these kids. So I get all that. But that being said, there are certain, like, things in my family. Basically Christmas. Christmas is a major holiday in my family. So, like,
it's like birthday.
It's almost non-negotiable.
So... Yeah.
Like, I remember I was talking to this guy on Hinge once or something, one of the apps, I don't know. And he's like, oh yeah, my brother's birthday is also Christmas. And I was like,
we can't date.
I was like, that's not gonna work. What do you guys do? Like, do you guys care?
Do you like, guys care that he was born?
Like, as if they wouldn't care, right? And he's like, oh, well, we spend the first half of the day celebrating his birthday and the second half of the day is Christmas. I was like, that's kind of cute. But I was like, so then there's no time of day for my dad's birthday, my grandma's birthday, or Christmas.
Not happening.
Sick. You're out.
Yeah, you're a very specific person with that holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And shoot me in the foot, but, like, that's non-negotiable. I mean, maybe we'll come to a point as a family where it's like we have to celebrate on a different day.
Yeah.
Like, so we're all together, but we're not there yet. So,
yeah. I mean, honestly, like, before Logan, like, even in the other relationships, like, I mean, I was young, so I guess it
wasn't as, like,
different,
major.
But, like, I never thought, like, oh, I'm not spending the holidays with not my family. Like, it's
You're
not
like,
a thing.
No, you do whatever you got to do, babe, and I'm going to be with my family.
Yeah, like, even in the last relationship before Logan, like, we were adults. I could have easily gone to his family stuff. No.
Like, wasn't invited, wasn't like a conversation.
No, it was just like, I think I was invited. I was like, no, I'm going to stay with my family.
You're mad funny for that. You said, yeah, I don't know what your family does, but mine's better.
But mine is it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, like, it was never, like, a thing that I thought about. And then when I was seeing Logan, like, it was just, like, it was clear that we both have, like, very set things
for holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that for you guys.
It was hard. It's hard. I mean, honestly, it makes it a little easy though, because like there's kids involved and like
they give you more leeway.
Yeah, like I want to see them grow up, and you know, Logan wants to see them grow up, and so when any chance we have like for a Christmas with them, of course we're gonna spend it. And also like within like my family, like the holidays have gotten a lot smaller, so like on some scale, like it's a little easier to leave, but like at the same time, like I still think about my parents and how they're probably gonna be like alone on Christmas, or like just with my other brother, and like that also is like
it's like, oh, that's interesting, because I was thinking about like for us, I agree, Christmas has gotten smaller, but like imagine for our parents, because then like it maybe got smaller to them in this, but like they had kids and they had cousins, and now they're like here, and it's like, no, Christmas got like non-existent.
Yeah,
like my mom spent Christmas alone last year, like the majority of the day, because we went to a football game. She didn't want to go. That was her own choice. I'm not no pity party here for Susanna. Love you, Mom, but she didn't want to go, which is fine. She enjoyed her day being alone on Christmas, I'm sure. But every Christmas, no. I feel like that would be sad after a while.
Like this next Christmas, not the one coming up, but the following year, 2024. Mm-hmm. If we get into a cadence, like I'm trying to get into the same cadence as my brother with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's family, like where we go out to like our partners' families on the same years, and then we have family, like we have our family Christmas on the same year. Sounds confusing.
But then I guess the off year they're alone.
That's what my brother said.
Yeah, that's like, true.
That's kind of unsettling. And I'm like, yeah, but then I'll never see you guys on Christmas either. So it's like the family will always be in half, you know?
I don't like either of those scenarios.
So I was like, you know what? I think what's going to have to happen is like we're going to have to just like trade off our parents when it's like the Christmas where they're going to be alone. Like they have to come to one of these Christmases, like one of our partners' Christmases. True. And that makes it easier because it's just my dad and my mom. You know what I mean?
It's not like a whole family coming together. It's like just two flights.
So it's like nice.
Okay.
That's a good thought. So that's like my thing of it. But it's still like a work in progress. And if it doesn't work out this year, it's still going to be chaotic.
Well, just then when you guys have kids, then what? You know what I mean? Because then it's like, okay, your kids are like love Nicole, right? But like now I have kids, so are you gonna come to Christmas for my kids? You know what I mean?
You just brought up
an unlocked
like not even unlocked, just a fucking an issue I never thought about.
Oh yeah,
like the first Christmas of our kids,
right? It's
our first kid,
right?
What families are gonna go to?
It's like y'all come to us, right?
Oh.
Y'all come to us.
Whoever wants to come, they can come.
Right. You just put it out there like that. I mean, easier for your parents. A little unfair, but fuck it.
But fuck it.
But fuck it. Or it's this whole thing where you're like, I'll fly to you guys on these dates, and then I'll be home for these dates, and you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's starting to now.
You said move back. Come back to California, baby.
Come back to California. It's starting to feel like now, like, Christmas isn't just a day. It's like you pick a weekend in December to like celebrate with one family, and then
or January even.
Yeah, like whenever. I feel like it's been like that since COVID though. Like everyone's kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, the only other like I guess correlation I have is I don't even correlation is the right word, but whatever. My cousin Danny moved, and she's lived in different states across the fucking I cannot Midwest. Think whatever you guys
Midwest. Yeah, Midwest.
She's moved flight away to multiple different locations, and they had made a point, no kids but animals, to come back for like certain holidays. And last year was the first holiday they were like, yeah, we're good. Like it's too much. And her parents ended up going up to see them for Thanksgiving, and then they just didn't come down for Christmas. So, like, they it's, like, always just going to be probably every single year in October. Everyone's like, what are we doing this year for the holidays? Like, where are all my kids going to be?
Yeah.
Where are we going to be? What should we do? And that's just, like, what adds to the stress of the holidays. Which is, like, at the end of the day, that's what the holidays are all about. Like, being with each other. And that's why it's so stressful. Because you're like, I want to be with the most amount of people I can that I love.
Right.
But also expenses, stress, gifts, like all of the things. hosting is stressful too. So it's just like we overcomplicate things as humans for sure.
For sure.
But also rightfully so.
Yeah.
We all have our fucking feelings about it. It's like, no, I want to host, or I want to come down, or it's my year. And then people forget, like, wasn't last year my year? And you're like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I guess the key really is going to be the new traditions. That's when you really unlock the, like, boundary setting of, like, yeah, actually, this year we're just going to stay home.
Yeah.
And just sitting firm in that, which is hard.
Never forget that 2 years ago, it was my Christmas with my family. Mm-hmm. And my parents were just like, yeah, I think we're just going to go to Utah. And I'm like,
Utah?
Like, you guys can come. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking go to Utah.
What the fuck? Why were they coming?
And so Logan and I had our little Christmas at home by ourselves, which was kind of nice.
It makes me think of the movies like Four Christmases or whatever, when they're like, we're going to Bora Bora for Christmas, like, won't be here, bye.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Or what is it? What's the other one? Christmas with the Cranks. Another good one. And then the daughter comes home because she's like, I'm getting married. And they were like, we have to have Christmas now. I want to watch that movie now. I'm in the mood.
I'm in the Christmas mood, dude. I can't even lie.
The mood for that.
Anyway, yeah, just starting new traditions it's gonna be uncomfortable for sure, especially if you're replacing it for something else.
Well, just like even my brother, up until I think he got married, yeah, he would come, like, even though he'd moved out, he would come spend the night at my house for Christmas, like Christmas Eve, sleepover. Wake up and do like presents, probably because I was little. No, like with all of it.
Oh.
Like he'd come back home to like my parents' house, and we'd all open gifts like we used to when we were little, or like always did. And then he got married, and I was like, oh, for sure. I mean, like, I was in high school, so like I wasn't like butthurt about it or anything. And then my sister moved out, did it like 1 or 2 years. And then last year, she wasn't married yet, but they didn't come. Like, they came Christmas morning in general, but not like
stayed over.
Right. It was like just to do football and like open a gift or two or whatever.
Wow.
And it was just like, it feels so weird when things change.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm on my parents' like end of like seeing things change. So like when I'm gone, it's gonna be like, they're gonna be like, what do we do? Like, do you want to open gifts, honey?
Sad.
I know, it does make me so sad.
I don't like it.
I'm like, it's also my dad's his like birthday though, so like maybe it's like a little less sad. Because it's like double the celebration. I don't know.
I mean, it's also like funny because with your dad and his birthday, it's like your mom couldn't like just surprise him with like a birthday trip because it's like involving all of you guys.
Right.
Because it's Christmas. Wow.
Yeah. We've done two parties that were not in December. One was a surprise, and the second one he knew about. His 50th and his 60th, actually. Yeah. This guy. Christmas babies love to complain about how their birthdays aren't special. Let me just tell you. If you don't know a Christmas baby...
I get why, though. Imagine.
I get why. I'm a Leo. Okay, are you kidding? I could never.
I could never share my birthday with a holiday.
I could never. I don't even want to share, like, a birth month with anyone. Like, if you're my bestie and we have the same birthday...
It'd be problems.
It'd be like, no, I want to do this, though. This one's a really short one.
Yeah, I have like nothing else to say. Okay, wait, one more thing.
Okay.
Not Christmas related, but tradition related. My family on my dad's side used to go to the park every year for Easter. Like a specific park, specific tree, all of the shenanigans like that. Set up, we would have like our whole day. We'd like do the fucking Easter egg hunt. We would do all this shit. And then... slowly over time, like, it was fine, like it stayed strong for a while.
Yeah.
And then when my like uncle and my aunt passed, like the elders of the group, everyone just like, no one said anything, but nobody went the next year. And then since then, no one's ever done it again.
They said, oh, so it was y'all planning it, I guess, because no one else.
But we all knew to like go. Like, no one was like saying like, hey,
maybe
Miguel, are you coming?
I don't
like,
know, man. Maybe there's like a fallout you didn't see.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
But that made me sad. That was a really good like
that's the thing
tradition
about...
that I thought I had in my family. Like,
right.
When like it's like a fucking, what is it called, like icebreakers in class or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, tell us about a
little
family tradition you have. I'm like, I don't fucking have one.
We go to this park, but now you don't.
But now I don't have one.
That's the thing about traditions. Sadly, they die. Like, sometimes they live through certain generations, you know what I mean? Like, they do surpass. But it's literally on the kids
to uphold them.
To uphold them. That's that part. Like, when Tamale Weekend started going from every year to every other year, I was like, that's not in the Christmas spirit.
You said, what are we doing here?
Like, what's going on? And now we're like, we're not calling it a yearly thing because I think it scares the elders, which I get. It's expensive and I don't have to pay for any of it. But I think we're getting back to it being a yearly thing. And I'm like, right. But anyways, yeah, I think traditions also, identity-wise, like, have a lot to do with our identities. And like, yeah, I got a strong family traditions. And then they start changing and you're like, I
don't know who I am anymore.
Right. Literally, I don't know who I am anymore. Because, like, that day just feels wrong. Like, if it's a specific, like, Easter, right, for your thing. Or, like, Christmas, I used to have dinner every single night at my grandparents' house. Now it just feels weird. Like, if I'm not having a big dinner on Christmas, I'm like, it's odd.
What's going on here?
It's weird. Like, okay. But, like, I guess that's the beauty of traditions dying, if you could call it beauty, of, like, making new ones.
Yeah.
Like, you know what the new tradition is? Takeout on Christmas dinner. Or something. Cute. You know what I mean? Like, it can be whatever the fuck you want. And it's just about continuing to do it that makes it a tradition, honestly. It doesn't have to be some really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard for some people. Like, I'm just thinking about when you have kids and then it's like... It's like, my brother got so lucky being the first with all, like, his kids. You little shit.
Because it all the attention's like, let's just do whatever they want to do.
Let's do what Eddie needs to do.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much. But you better be there for me and my kids.
I was gonna say, when you think about it, when you have a kid,
right,
those kids will basically be like teenagers, and like they won't really care. You know, it's like not gonna be about them necessarily anymore. So you're gonna be like in a good spot.
That's true. And they'll be like babysitting for me because they're teenagers,
right?
I said all the anti-sleepovers paid off. Tradition comes in a lot of different forms, though. It doesn't just have to be the holidays. Like, I literally just said anti-sleepovers. We could potentially never do one again, or we could make it a tradition and do it every year. Yeah.
Dude. Let me think about anti-sleepovers when they, like, turn, like, 19.
I don't think they'll have fun anymore. Like, I want to be with my friends.
You'd be like, we're having a anti-sleepover.
It's an anti-sleepover. See, they just have to die sometimes, you know? And it's more just like fond memories to look back on.
Anyway, it doesn't have to be with your family either. We made traditions.
True.
Of baking every holiday season. Do we do it for Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Do it for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. And then sometimes we'll throw in another like baking situation.
Right. I mean, like Coachella, but...
Coachella's become a tradition
at this point. It's not really like us, though. It's just us attending something.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about it, like, it's gonna change.
Stop.
It is. It's just...
No! No!
No, it's not.
Ew.
I know. Like, we're getting older and it's disgusting.
No.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have your birthday.
Like, what if we have children?
Your wedding on Coachella month.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Or a child.
April.
Baby's first Coachella.
Dude. Oh, man. Actually, we'll see what the lineup even is this year, because last year was disappointing. I'm not even gonna lie.
But we still had fun.
We did, but the lineup was still disappointing. Like, if it's disappointing again, I'm gonna be skeptical.
Of going?
Maybe. I'm not confirmed. Don't worry. But what if it sucks? There has to be... Okay. If there's
rumors that Justin Bieber's gonna be a headliner.
But what's his new stuff? No, I would go for him. I was a Kid Roll babe, but like...
I think that they're like... What they're saying is that he is trying to like promote kind of like an Eras tour, but for himself. Just copying Taylor Swift at this point.
Literally. I don't like that though.
But imagine like hearing like journals.
See, I would like to go see that at Coachella, but I would not pay for an Eras style tour of Justin Bieber.
I might. But what I'm saying is, like, I think they're trying to promote it by having him go on, like, be a headliner.
See, as long as there's one, honestly, even that, I need 3 good artists a day. That's not even asking for a lot.
It's not, but it's also maybe asking you to expand your music taste.
Fair. I'm down for exploring, but we never end up doing it. We never end up exploring. The first year we did. That's because we got there early. Anyways, whatever. This is not a Coachella planning episode, which we'll get to. We will come out with one. Don't you worry. Anyways, hopefully your holiday season is amazing and you don't fight with your partner or your friends about the traditions, and maybe you start new ones, or maybe you just keep those old faithfuls going.
It's fun to keep something going.
It really is. It's like a grudge, but good.
I was gonna say it's like a Snapchat streak.
Is that Snap streak still going this year?
Tradition.
You guys doing it? Yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
What are you grateful for?
It's Black Friday. Oh my god. DM us where you're going shopping. I need to know, because I need to do some online shopping for Christmas or something. I don't know. I don't want to spend any money, but let me know. Where is it at? Where's the tea?
Where are the sales? Anyway, catch you guys next week.